Hi! Welcome to Wine and Dine. Those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And this is where we test Pinterest recipes and we test wine. And the recipes and the wine have absolutely nothing to do with each other. I just love wine and I love cooking. So, the wine that we are tasting tonight is from Gallows Family Winery, Sweet Peach. And then the recipe that we are doing is a cheesy broccoli chicken casserole. So let's see how this wine tastes. Cheers! Ooh, this is pretty good. It's got a peach taste. I like it. Alright, so now let's get to cooking. So with Pinterest recipes, I like to screenshot it on my phone so that way I have all the ingredients in the recipes without having to re-find it and scroll through everything. So this recipe calls for 3 cups of shredded chicken. I just used the rotisserie chicken from the store and I shredded it myself. And then 5 cups of chopped broccoli, and I got it and chopped it up. And then it also calls for one of the 8-ounce cream cheeses, the blocks, and then 1 cup of sour cream, and a half a cup of mayonnaise, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, garlic salt. Either one works. I like a lot of salt, so I chose the garlic salt. And then 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Again, I chose onion salt. Half a teaspoon of basil. 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika. 1/4 teaspoon of rosemary. And 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. And then it also calls for shredded cheese to put on top of it. So it says to mix all the ingredients in a mixing bowl. So I have my chicken, my broccoli, cream cheese, mayonnaise, sour cream, and all my spices. And let's mix it all up. So everything is all mixed. So now it says to preheat the oven to 350, which I did while I was prepping and mixing and all that stuff. And it says to combine everything in a mixing bowl and place in the cooking pan, and then add 1 cup of shredded cheese on top. I really like that wine. So here is our cooking pan. We gotta spray some cooking spray on there so it doesn't stick. So here is everything all mixed. The cream cheese, mayonnaise, broccoli, chicken, and all of our spices. So it says to put it in the pan. Just kind of spread it all out and smush it down in there. And it says to put shredded cheese on top. You can pick any type of cheese you want. I'm a cheddar fan, so I picked the cheddar cheese. And it says to add 1 cup, but if you're a cheese lover, what's measurements when it comes to cheese? So just sprinkle a nice layer of cheese on top. Making sure every piece is covered, even all up in the corners. Oh, this looks really good. I'm so excited. So here is everything all ready to go in the baking pan. And it says to bake for 30 to 35 minutes. So here we go. All right. So we're going to let that bake and sip some wine. And we'll be back in a little while. All right. So it's been 30-ish minutes. And I really like this wine that I chose that I've been drinking. In the 30 minutes that I waited for the casserole to cook, I have drank and poured myself another glass. So let's check and see how our casserole is doing. It looks good. All right. So yeah, the recipe says to cook for 30 to 35 minutes or until the cheese is nice and melted, which it is. It's all crispy looking and perfectly melted through. So we're gonna wait for this to cool and we'll do the taste test. It's time for the taste test. The ultimate test of pass or fail. I'm so excited to try this, you guys. It looks so good. This is really good. It's got a perfect amount of everything. And I can taste a good amount of spices, and it's cheesy. It's really good. And this wine that I've been sipping on tastes like sparkling cider with a peach flavor. So I am giving this recipe a pass because even though it was a lot of spices, it was pretty easy to make and it tasted delicious. And I'm also giving the wine a pass because it was really good. So again, this is the wine that I'm drinking. Gallows Family Vineyards peach flavor. And the recipe was chicken broccoli casserole. Pass on both. Try this at home. It's really good. And I will catch you next time on Wine and Dine.